Welcome back to another very special episode of Grim Reaper RC. I am Grim Reaper, and these are the RCs, and we are going over the Traxxas slash 4x4, which we don't even have this cage tied in, so no need for it. We have the Traxxas slash 4x4 VXL upgraded to the Maxx, and I'm going to be telling you guys what RC you should get. This is the Maxx slash. You guys already know by the thumbnail. Let's get right into the video. So before we get into the video, it is currently snowing at the time of filming this, and I did take out my Sur-Ron Light BX. I did some donuts. I did a few little slides in it, so I'm going to show you guys two quick clips of it. It's about 15 seconds long, so grab your RC, do some wrenching, do some cleaning, do whatever you gotta do, sit back, relax, and enjoy this very cool episode of Grim Reaper RC, because I have some tips, tricks, and secrets that I'm gonna be showing you guys about these two RC cars. So there is a roll bar on the Maxx Slash, which is a VXL 6S. You can go all the way up to 6S inside of the Slash, but it is an absolute pain. The battery tray is only so big. It does fit a 3S LiPo, and I am running a 4000 kV Easy Run Max 10. I believe this is the 3556 with the Max 10 ESC with a 2065 servo from Traxxas. GPM fan on the Maxx Slash 6S, which is absolutely insane. This thing goes so fast, keeps it nice and cool. I've already had an issue where I did blow out the ESC. This is my replacement ESC, why I kept the tag on it. We will get into a few more upgrades on the Slash VXL. As you guys can see, everything is upgraded on here. This is one of my oldest RC cars. I just did a body upgrade to it. I will be doing a body reveal very soon, so make sure you guys subscribe, stay tuned, turn on the post notification button. That way you guys get notified whenever I upload a really cool or informational video just like this one. So before we get into a few other things, we are in the darker part of the studio. We have the Losi Pro Moto 1/4 scale. We have the 1/10 scale Bronco. This is just a few of the RCs that we have inside of the studio. We have the 6x6, the Blazer, the 4Runner, RC Sparks Beast 2. We have Optimus Prime. We have the MST and a few 1/18 scale products. I'm going to be filming a bunch more of a few of these RC cars. You guys know that I build a bunch of RCs every single year. I'm planning on doing over 30 to 40 RCs this year, so make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the post notification button, like this video, comment down below, and let's grow this channel. Share it with as many people as you can. I am uploading every single day in 2025, which is absolutely insane. If you guys have tried to upload even for a week solid, it's absolutely extremely difficult. We just did a video on the top 10 stuff I love about the Losi Pro Moto and the top 10 items that I use to keep it basically looking brand new, just like it does right there. I also have a video where we went out crawling in the snow with this, and we went out crawling in the sunshine with the Bronco. I was at two different places basically in one day, so I was able to go from complete sunshine to complete snow, which was awesome. So make sure you guys go check out those videos. And real quick, we will go and talk about Optimus Prime in one of the upcoming videos and all of the functions that he has, well, with a bunch of the other stuff. We just did a bunch of the functions and the body on the MSTR Max 2.0. So make sure you guys go check that out, and let's get right back into the Traxxas Slashes. So now that we are in and around 4 minutes in the video segment, I'm going to tell you guys a few of the crazy things about this RC car. One is this is one of my oldest RCs. I've been in the hobby for about 14 years now. This is about 13 years old at the time of filming this video, which is absolutely insane. I'm only missing one light pod. Everything else on here, the bumper is the only thing. The bumper shocks, and I think the shock towers themselves are the only thing that is stock on here, and the drivetrain itself. Everything else is upgraded. This car has been on fire basically twice. It's had every part upgraded. Heavy duty drive shafts, the links, the arms, the wheels have been upgraded. The hubs have been upgraded. The bash bars have been upgraded. The chassis has been upgraded. And now that we are at 4 minutes, I can tell you guys a secret little thing that I do to all of my RCs. As you guys can see, the main center part of the chassis is actually wrapped with a vinyl. Now this is a heavy duty permanent vinyl that's super solid, and I use it on all of my RCs. I even add a few extra Perrin stickers, which are from a real Subaru WRX parts that I got. You can see that it actually keeps the chassis protected and safe up on the center part. And if it does go over any rocks or any obstacles that are a little bit more difficult for it to go over, instead of the plastic digging in and getting stuck and causing a rut on the inside of the plastic, it actually just slides on the vinyl, which is a very, very, very cool upgrade. Make sure you guys do that. I would even do that with all of your RCs. I do it on my drift cars, which you guys have seen in the drift video. I do it on the street vehicles. I do it on all of my RC cars except for the crawlers that have the tube chassis. Now, with that being said, we will get into a few little key details and upgrades on both of these. I think it's mostly this one that has the upgrades, and we'll talk about why you should get one over the other. So as you guys can see, one of the main things that a lot of you like is the size of RC cars. Now, taking a look, you can clearly see that the Traxxas Maxx Slash is a much bigger, more sturdy platform. Now, that is one of the very more important things. Making sure that you have a hefty, big, large RC car is one of the better things about the hobby. You can see that everything about this is absolutely heavy duty. Now, the only downsides about this RC car in particular was the ESC got fried on day one of driving it. I have about 3 battery packs through it, and the motor gets extremely hot, so you do have to get a big turbo fan just like this one. The servo is plenty powerful. It jumps perfectly high. The speed is absolutely insane. This is much, much, much faster than the Traxxas VXL 4x4. But if this is your first RC car and you plan on only having one RC and possibly you don't have the biggest budget, I wouldn't even get the Traxxas Slash 4x4. What I would get is something much smaller, maybe even get a 1/18 scale, see if you like the hobby, and then go from there. If you do like the hobby and you know this is what you want and you're deciding between these two, I would personally have to go with the Maxx Slash if you are only going to have one. But if you plan on growing and having things in the hobby, you do need a 1/10 scale slash 4x4 VXL because this is what everybody races. And if you do plan on doing racing and having an equal RC car to everybody else with a 2S or a 3S battery pack inside of your RC, so everybody is racing at the same level, you do need one of these RCs, whether it be the Ford Raptor R, the regular Ford Raptor, the slash 4x4 VXL, or the slash 4x4, or the slash 4x4 Platinum Edition or Ultimate Edition, depending on which one you get. They all need the same thing. They all need upgrades. I have a center brace on here. I upgraded the motor, I upgraded the ESC, I upgraded the servo, I upgraded the arms, hubs, basically everything on here. The wheels, the rear bumper got upgraded, mud flaps, everything like that. Everything on here, the battery tray is upgraded. This is one of the most heavily upgraded RCs. I have more fans on there and everything. I have lights on here. So they do need a lot of upgrades to get it to be even slightly close to the speed of this RC car out of the box. Now, this one does need 2 batteries to run every single time unless you run it on one 4S LiPo. So that is something to keep in mind as well. It does cost a little bit more to run. It costs more to run. If you think about it, technically it does. So that is something to think about, but it is much more of a large-scale RC. You can see the shock size comparison. I mean, even the wheel comparison. The wheel goes to the bumper here. So it is definitely something to think about. I think that if everybody is only going to have one large-scale RC, I think that you should probably get the Maxx Slash. I think it is one of the best RC cars out on the market at the time of filming right now. Besides the Losi Pro Moto, obviously you guys know that has my heart right now in the RC world. So with that being said, I hope you guys learned a little something, maybe got a few little tips and tricks on my Traxxas Slash, or even learned something on the Maxx Slash. Alright, so with that being said, that is basically it for today's video on Grim Reaper RC. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you also learned something or maybe got a few little details about what RC you think you should purchase and what one you think you should get. I'm probably going to do the same thing between the Slash and the UDR and the Maxx Slash and the UDR coming up within the next 2 to 3 days, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And I also have a few build series planned, so make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification button. That way you guys are notified whenever I upload a really cool informational video just like this one. We're uploading every single day in the 2025 season, which is absolutely insane. I can't wait to see where our channel goes. So make sure you guys share this video with everybody and drop a comment down below. And I will see you all in the very next episode of Grim Reaper RC, which is going to be tomorrow. And I plan on doing a UDR versus Maxx, which one you guys should purchase. And I'll go through and even add a few running clips as well.